Okay, I want to welcome you to my mess, and let's start off and see if this is going to fit. I don't think it's going to fit. I've been having the hardest problems, so I got a lot of deliveries today from Lazada, Shopee, and from Alibaba. The problem is I have this American umbrella, a coffee umbrella, and this pull. Oh, sweet! Look at that! It actually fits. I got a stand that actually fits my Italian umbrella. Now it's a little crazy, but I bought this Vansancho or Vancino or something umbrella, and I tried to get it shipped here, and I couldn't get somebody to ship it out here. Then I tried to order it and buy it here. I couldn't do that. I checked all the websites, even Alibaba, even checked Shopee and all these ones, and I couldn't get it to get one here. And the hardest thing I've had is these poles the hole itself is too small for this type of pole. And so I've been having the hardest time trying to get it delivered out here, but now I finally have one, so I'm super stoked. That is super, super cool. Now this one's really dangerous. This thing, I've poked myself a couple times just even getting it shipped out here. This thing is like, it's just ridiculous. Ooh, you see I just even poked my stand on here. And so I might even do something stupid like get some foam and just bubble wrap and just put it around there because it's just super dangerous. Now here is that little stand that I got the other day. Oops, I just dumped all my stuff out. And so the stand, they sell these things at IKEA, but of course I bought mine online, and I bought it direct. So IKEA usually either manufactures their own or they get it shipped from somewhere else. I got it direct from the person who makes these. Super cheap. I can't remember how much I paid, but it was almost nothing. Let's take care of this big thing out of the way first. This plastic wrap thing is just the most ridiculous thing. You know what? I'm going to actually take this. I was going to use bubble wrap, but better yet, I think I'm going to just put this inside of here. If you guys can bear with me. Let me keep on moving this forward a little bit. Instead of putting some decent packet wrapping on here, they decided to just go ahead and use this plastic wrap thing. Around a million miles around it. I don't really know what the best way to start with this thing is, since it's so dangerous as it is. This thing is not going to be the easiest thing to unwrap. So, instead of recycling this baby, I'll just go ahead and use this. Okay, perfect. Get it wrapped up a little bit better. Try to get some of these pointy areas. Ooh, that thing is sharp down there. Holy smokes. That's like razor. That right there is so razor sharp, it's ridiculous. I don't even know how they can justify selling it this way. It is so dangerously sharp. And like I told you guys before, the reason why a lot of this stuff I'm just going to go ahead and open up while I have you here is I only have 7 days to claim a refund or return, and unfortunately a lot of this crap gets damaged in shipping, and so in order to protect myself I just go ahead and open it up and test it out right on the spot. Okay, let's put this off on the side. That thing is so super dangerous. See, this thing is already kind of beat up from the inside or from the outside. I figure since I have a big place, gotta have at least one of these type of chairs. Actually, let's move this thing out of the way here. I got the extra big one, and I even got the pouch. I figured if you're gonna go all out, let's get the drink pouch there, you see? And it has the little compartments on there, so I already have a main pouch and little side pouches. And then this here, I believe, goes like this. Pretty soft, actually. This is too high, but yeah, this is good. If I use this little foam thing, let's see here. Of course, this seat is way too big for me, but for a big guy, oh, this would be perfect. I can see myself falling asleep in this thing all the time. Because you sink right deep inside there. Okay, let's move this off to the side. Oh, just FYI, I did get that little portable printer. Here's 20 cartridges, so I got a total of 40, and it self-prints from your phone or from your laptop. You just hit the button and all of a sudden it just prints out the thing. It actually is pretty cool. It's not the greatest resolution, but for the price and the novelty of having it, it works. It's actually good for a pinch. I got a couple things I gotta print off and take to the store just to show what I really want and just carry it with me. I mean, I guess I can take the photo on my phone, but sometimes I want to just leave the actual photo with them, and so this works out really good. This thing's really heavy. I don't know what it is. Sorry guys, I guess I'm not as organized as I thought I was. Looking for my razor blade. I need to go out and buy another one just for the sake of, I'm not always looking for that single one. Ah, this is the blue ice, perfect. No house is complete without some blue ice. I love how that price tag is still on here like this. And of course, they have it so crappily put on here. It's gonna stick on here. Oh, this thing is super sticky. Guess they don't want somebody tearing it off. But I kind of hate when this stuff is not coming off easily. Yeah, this thing does not come off easy at all. You literally have to scrub this thing away. What a bunch of crap. Oh, here's another package to start over. This feels like foam something or other. I'm sure not to cut into it too much. Ha! Rock wool. For some of you guys, I'll probably post this on the other channel, but I need Rockwell cubes for the hydroponic growing. They're pretty much ready to I mean, they're still small seedlings. They're only about an inch tall, but they're ready to go ahead and be transferred into their final home if I choose to do so, which I think I will. So I got these little hook things. I saw them on a little infomercial type thing, but basically you put your shampoos, put the nozzle through here, and you hang them up, and so you can put them on the shower wall, and so that way you can hang your bottles. I don't really have a better method than that for right now, so that's why I bought them. Plus they were pretty much free. I don't care what these items are. They're so heavy today. Sometimes these boxes are like weigh nothing, and today they weigh a ton. Okay guys, give me 1 second. Sorry guys, but I gotta go find that razor blade somewhere. The cutting razor. Get the table together. Is it in here somewhere? I don't see it in here. Okay guys, got it. I feel like I don't need more than one in the next couple weeks, and so I've just been living with this one, but maybe I will go out and get one very soon. You got the hydroponic solution? Deal with that later. Safety first here. Great. These are beverage stoppers. You put them in your numb soda, your soda water, clamp it on tight, and then it's airtight. I bought, they were so ridiculously cheap. I bought the 10-pack because I felt like ordering one was stupid, so I ordered the 10-pack. But yeah, save that bubble wrap for that thing there. It's so dangerous. Oh. Sweet. When one comes, they all come. So I got the gel. You know, it's amazing. This thing isn't even fragile. I mean, yes, if this gets punctured, it's bad, but in terms of all the extra packaging that they put in there, really not necessary for that particular item, but they went ahead and did that. And then on the items that it can't afford to have broken or cracked, or the hard plastic that if they get squished, they're going to be non-usable, they don't bother to package it. It's like the more fragile it is and the less that it can be damaged, the more likely they're just not even going to put it in a box, and they're just going to put it in some sort of plastic wrap like this, plastic baggie. I've had stuff that were super fragile just come in these little plastic bags, and then something like a little miniature stuffed teddy bear would go into here with all the bubble wrap and all the stuff. It's like it's almost a joke. See, this was a mistake. I got some more hydroponic solution. I didn't mean to order all this. It just, I must have hit a button that said send me like 4 or 5 because I have way too many now. It's funny because I already got this shipped to me, and for some reason it's a double order. I did pay for it twice, but I guess I'll be twice as clean and I can run 2 vacuum cleaners. I'll tell you, yes, I've run the really expensive, like $500 to $700 Mr. iRobot ones, and they work amazing. But these clean ones here aren't bad, and especially if you have the type of floor I have, the epoxy flooring, these things will do just fine. They don't have as many of the bells and whistles, but this thing here for like for $15, you can't beat the price. $15 versus like, what is it? What are those iRobots going for now? $300 to $500. I think some of them are even $700. But anyways, $300 to $500, and I got one for $15. Can't beat that. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but here in Thailand we have just a ridiculous amount of humidity, and I wanted to get some baggies so when I leave here and I need to vacuum seal my pillowcases and my sheets and my comforter and all this other stuff after, of course, they've been dry cleaned. What you can do is you can use this thing, and it has a little suction thing on here, and I bought the one that's a little more expensive and better because this one here, you take a vacuum clean nozzle and you just suck up the air out of here, and there's a release valve where you just keep it locked and it just sucks as much air out of there as it can, and then when you come back and you want to open that up, you just turn the knob and the thing ends up opening up again. And so I was really happy. The reviews on that were like 4.98. It was almost perfect, which is really unheard of because, you know, people just complaining about every little thing. And the fact that it got 4.97 or 4.98 for something like that, and it wasn't super expensive, but it was something that's really needed, I thought it was pretty darn good. So I got some Thai style, basically this is like Thai material. I don't know what kind it is, but it's recyclable. But these are bowls, and I'm going to use them for salad. So I got the guys coming over for an event on the 25th, and I'm going to serve salad, make some homemade salads. One Italian, my famous Italian Mediterranean salad, and then one's going to be the Asian chicken salad. And I talked to my mom, and she said she was cool with me posting a video of the family, my grandmother's famous Asian chicken salad. And so what I will do is I will go ahead and do a video and post that. I bought a bunch of these mosquito killing lamps. You plug the USB in, and it's a new high-tech new product LED. It's a purple lightweight mosquito killing lamp, and it's a 3-in-1. So one is a light, one is a slight heat thing, and one is a scent thing. And what happens is it attracts the mosquitoes that are close by, meaning that it won't attract them outside and then try to draw them in. But anybody who's already stuck here in the room, they'll be trapped in. And then what I'll do is I'll place them in different parts of the room. And I got 4 of them for that reason. And they were half the price of a fairly inexpensive store here in Thailand. And so it was just well worth buying it here and buying on Lazada than it was to buy it. It was cheaper to buy it on Lazada than it was to buy it at the store. So that's why, although I was at the store buying up a whole bunch of stuff, I thought, you know what? I went ahead, and a lot of these things that I know that are available on Lazada, sometimes what I'll do is that even when I'm at the store, I'll just go ahead and check to see exactly how much they are at Lazada, and then I found out it was half the price, and so I was like, well, let's be smart about this. Let's go ahead and just buy it on Lazada. This is a little storage rack. I'm not going to open it up because I don't want the parts flying out, but that's a storage rack, so I'll have to put that together. Just like always, got a busy night ahead of me. Not only do I have this cleanup now, but then on top of that, so I saw this, and I thought, let's give it a whirl. So this thing goes on your sink, boom. And so whether you're washing something and you want to throw your vegetables or apples, it can just sit there. Or let's say you have silverware and you rinse them off, or there's, you know, you have something that's soaking and you wash them, and then you want it to kind of drip off a little bit before you hand dry it, and your weight, you know, you put that in there for the time being. I thought this would be cool to have, and it was really pretty much super cheap, like, you know, just basically like buying at the dollar store. Okay, there's another rack there. Let's go over here and figure out what this box is. Oh, I got more boxes over here. Yeah, my liquor order came in, and my beverage liquor came in, so been dealing with that. My contractor, it's Songkran weekend, which is the Thai New Year for this whole entire week, and so no remodel happening this week. Okay, these are going to be a little stocking stuffer, not stocking stuffer, but these are going to be little door gifts. My buddies are coming here in a couple weeks. Well, they're coming this week, but on the 25th, I have a little housewarming. It's not even a housewarming. I didn't even call it that. I just basically having the guys over. And I thought these switches were so amazing. I saw them before at, I don't know if you guys know what Fred Meyer is, but we have them in the Pacific Northwest in Washington and Oregon. And I saw this at Fred Meyer, and it was like, it wasn't even expensive. It was like $4.99 or $6.99 or something. And then I went ahead, just being me, I went on Lazada, and I wanted to know how much they were on Lazada, you know, out here, or Alibaba, and they were less than $1. Less than $1. And so I went ahead and bought these, and this one is so sweet. It has magnets in the back, and so I'm gonna go ahead and give these as little stocking stuffers to the guys. Ultra bright. Yeah, that's pretty cool. See this box, the way it's looking, it looks like it's just a makeshift box that someone else took and used it because they didn't want to pay for an actual shipping box, which is fine. You want to save all the money. I mean, you should look at the way this thing is packaged. And it's like an origami in here, but it's not even the original box of the item that I bought. And then you have all the styrofoam, the crappy broken styrofoam in here. God. Oh, I know what this is. Sweet. I saw this and I liked it enough. I wanted to order it. And I couldn't. You see, here's another situation. I couldn't decide on the color. So this being so cheap and inexpensive, I just ended up buying both colors. That way I can set out both, and if I only want to keep one out, I'll just keep one out. So here's my storage container. Look at that sucker. Even has the little bars on the side here. My official storage container. See those numbers on there? ECMU 2188880 45G1. But it really is nothing more than a, I mean, here, you open that up, it still opens up. Here is a little tissue box. So this is my tissue box. I gotta go in. Now that I think about it, I don't even own, I don't even have a tissue box itself. So what was on my list here? Another Exacto, not a razor blade, but what are these things called, guys? Exacto knife? I don't know. Is that what they're called, Exacto knives? So I need an Exacto knife and I need tissue paper. Sorry to waste your guys' time here for a second, but I got short-term memory, and if I don't put this on my list, I'm just going to go to the store and forget all these things. So grocery shopping list, shopping. I have a little bit of a problem here. I got a bunch of zeros on my little list. So I think I had a little glitch in my see, I do have a little problem here on my reminders. All my stuff is zeroed out. The tabs are there, but all my stuff that I wanted to tell myself to buy are not on there. Hilarious. And what I'll do is I'll email myself until I can get that corrected. Shopping list. So what was that? I have a Exacto knife. And what I say, I needed tissue box. And then I needed paper towel. But I need the rolls. See, I keep on buying the paper towels that are just the tri-fold ones. And that's a no-go based on what I need to get done. Okay, let's see what else I got. God, there's so much broken styrofoam in here because the packaging is so crap. I mean, it's like snowflaking in here, and I hate that. I mean, I love the fact that they package this thing up. But the thing is I get things that are so fragile that they can't afford to be broken, like that clock that I really love that's broken. And then the storage container, this is the blue one, it's still going to work if it gets dented, right? I mean, it's a metal storage container, so if it gets dented a little bit, it actually looks like the part. I wonder if this is the other clock. You see, I hate when they package it and tape it up with all this. They use this funky tape here in Thailand that is so sticky, which is good, right? But then you can't really cut it open. Yep, here's that clock that was not packaged properly the last time. I wanted it. God, you know, this... I just don't get what goes through these people's minds when they package it weirdly. And then the way they tape this up, they don't really want me to save the box of it. Now what happens if I wanted to return this or get a refund? Obviously I'm not going to do that because this box is going to be completely damaged almost. Just FYI, this clock is less than $2. So I'm not gonna return this one if it doesn't work this time. I mean, I thought, okay, let's go ahead, and the way they packaged it last time was so horrendous. It came in, you know, that plastic sleeve thing. I mean, there was no chance for it not to break or not to be broken. But now this is an overkill here. But this thing is so cheaply made. I mean, if you're selling something for under $2, there's not going to be a big surprise if the thing doesn't work or if it breaks pretty easily, right? So. Well, the clocks aren't completely moving crappily this time. So, A+ on that aspect, right? Well, a lot better than before. And that's my clock that I wanted. I got some more boxes. Okay, let's do one more box over there, and then we'll call it a night. I've got a lot of cleanup and a lot of recycling to do, so. What's hilarious is I saw a guy taking his trash with him, and he had all these empty bottles and all this cardboard and stuff, and I couldn't figure out exactly what he was doing, and then I found out that there was a recycling bin around the corner on I guess on every floor. They're recycling around the corner of the elevator, and I've been running it all the way down every single time down to the first floor. So I get the cart, I run it down, you know, all that stuff going back and forth, up and down. And you know, I've lived on the second floor before, I've lived on the third floor, I've lived on the fourth floor, and I'll tell you, although you may not get a view, one of the things that's nice about living on the first floor, I've never lived on the first floor, you know, other than, you know, in my own condo. I've lived on the first floor in apartments before, but in terms of condo living, I've lived on the second, third, and fourth floor, and it is nice to live really close to the bottom, because then you can just go up and down very easily. But when it comes to this situation, I'm living, you know, on the 14th floor, and so I've got to wait for the elevator all the time. It's just, I'm spending all my time, all my life waiting for the elevator. So, being American, I want my TV tray, and finally arrived. So that's exciting times. Okay guys, I'm going to call it a night here. Let me get cleaned up here, because I want to get the heck out of here and get things organized. Take this trash out. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll be back with another video soon enough. Okay, take care, guys. I'll cut out from now.